gonna carry the boots? Who's gonna carry the boots? I said to myself, it ain't gonna be soft, man. I gotta be motherfucking hard. It's the only way to get through the pain. And by suffering, okay, I'm gonna suffer so I can be my best. I'm gonna reach my potential. You ain't no motherfucking hard unless you eat chilies, okay? You gotta eat chilies during your run, alright? I'm motherfucking Googies, man. You know what? People tell me that I'm crazy. You're fucking crazy, Googans. You know what? I'm just not like you. Okay? So get off that couch, get on the bike, put on the running shoes, and hit the pool, hit the pavement, hit that trails. Go hard, stay hard. Hey guys, welcome to the Naked Garden Book Review. I'm on a 365 days challenge to put in 30 minutes of reading per day. I am on my fourth book, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. He is the man. I'm very excited about this book. I'm going to celebrate because I really want to share you guys this beautiful book. It's a self-help book. It's going to celebrate with Payne's Rise Rosé, guys. Let's get into it. What a beautiful day here in Melbourne, Monday afternoon, guys. Cheers, David. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for sharing your stories to millions of people around the world and changing people's lives. You definitely changed me by getting me back into my running and going towards my first ultra, 50k, possibly 60 or 100 as the years go by. Now, David Goggins, who is he? So he's basically, growing up for him is a nightmare. He lives with the devil himself, growing up in poverty, physical abuse to prejudice through his entire basically life, having difficulty with learning. He's overweight when he was around 19 years old, working in a graveyard shift job that he didn't like, basically spraying for cockroaches in the evening at restaurants, right? So David has developed a colorless mind when he invented a accountability mirror for himself. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you realize who you are as a person. You cannot lie. You will see the truth who you are. And he works on little lists, one list at a time, such as losing 100 pounds within 3 months so he can go into Navy SEAL training doing Hell Weeks. He did it 3 times in a row in 1 year. So from there, David's life has turned around, right? He is the only man to basically complete Navy SEAL training, Army Ranger School to Air Force Tactical Air Controller. He's overcome his fears, obstacles. He's now doing very inspirational to millions of people, overcoming endurance events, setting new records, including breaking the world Guinness record for the most push-ups in 24 hours. David Goggins is the man. Toughest man alive, the toughest man in America. Now let's look at what this book is for. David Goggins, okay? It's for everybody, every Joe like me and you and Jane, who's looking for inspiration, real life stories of no matter where you are in life, no matter how bad your situations are, your circumstances, the cards dealt to you when you are born into the environment in your past, you can overcome that by using the accountability mirror. Practice the idea of coalescing your mind so you can overcome obstacles and breaking that 40% barrier that's blocking you from achieving, peak performances, reaching your full potential. whatever it is. Only you can find your full potential, finding your ultra, right? So that's what it is, okay? What I like about this book, quickly, guys. Also, just before I go into that, don't be one of those people that goes into events for inspirational. There's a lot of inspirational and motivation materials out there on the world of YouTube and events. Don't just go there and do not come back home and attempt to tackling and put it into action. Just focus on one little things that you can tick off, such as going for a walk, losing 5 pounds first, running first K, getting up an hour early. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a 365-day challenge. One of them is putting in exercise early in the morning, including putting in 30 minutes of reading. And that's when I stumble to this man for inspiration, right? So what this book is about is, I just talked to you that already, didn't I? What I like about this book is the funny things in the book, that his misfortunes, how he's what I like is it cracks me up and makes me laugh on his mistakes, such as when he attempted to do his first 100 miles without training, even though he's basically kind of fit because through his training and his job in the Navy SEAL. He did his first 100 miles without like getting in preparation, knowing about nutrition, what to eat, what to drink, salt, having enough salt in your system, salt papers, we call them salt bits, whatever it is, right? I remember him sitting down at 80k mark, shitting himself with his girlfriend at the time, Kate, afraid to go on, broken ankles, toes, etc. But he keep pushing. I think he finished with his basically letting his bladder go. And there's another event when he was doing the HIIT 100, right? He was doing, this is basically his first trail run. Basically, when you compare to road running to trails running, it's more difficult in a way. There's a lot of uneven surfaces, stones, rocks. You can really twist your ankle, one slip and you could be totally out of the race. I remember him doing his first trail run, and he's basically the talk of the race, him and another person who wanted to beat the time record. I remember him passing one of his runners, the colleague runner. He stumbled on this guy who happens to lose it, right? He's distressed, he's going around in circles, has no idea where he is, right? It's also his first trail running as well. That's funny, and I love how he does with his training when it comes to Bathwater 135, like going for basically putting those elements in real time, going out there to actually run in the heat, or putting on a wetsuit, going for a run at the gym, etc. Just getting that real feeling on the race day. That's how you're gonna be if you're unable to prepare yourself for the race day, the heat and the distance. You're not gonna make it, right? I love that. I love what he uses, whatever he has, because he's not like rich and he's not well off. For example, he was training when he using his friend's bike to cycle to work and back, and using that for the Ultraman. Basically broke down. That bike is not designed for kind of Ultraman, if that makes sense. Like I have a hybrid bike. It's heavy. It's not designed for road bike racing against people who spend $5 grand, $10 grand on a road bike designed for racing. But he did it. He used what he has. It doesn't stop him. There's no excuses. He went out and get it done. That's the beauty. That's what I like about this book. You can do anything when you set your mind to it. And pain is just a barrier, and that's the beauty of it, man. I love it. Thank you, Googans. Did I left anything out? I got a list, but I forgot to bring my phone. Now, let's I'm trying to do this in one take so it's easier, right? So the overview of this book is basically every end of each chapter, he's got a challenge page or two designed to help you, whether you want to lose weight, become better at work, success in your business, whatever it is. These little challenges are set to help you write down the list that you want to achieve, and you slowly work until you set them up so you can do that. I think that's quite a nice touch to that. Basically, it becomes a self-help book to basically reach your potential and actually go there and putting action into it. When you look at the bigger things when you look at the bigger goals, it can be overwhelming and intimidating. So look at the bigger picture, but divide it down to smaller chunks so you can tick it off a little bit at a time. Because when you have little success, you become addicted to that and you want to push yourself harder. Remember, when you hit the wall at 40%, your body and your body are capable to go further. It's your mind that's stopping you at 40%, saying, hey, that's it, don't go anymore, let's stop it. Let's go have a rest, you've done a good job. Don't listen to that voice. Okay, that voice comes to you every single time you hit the wall. Just tell yourself, hey, I'm just gonna go for another mile, 2 miles. Next thing you know, you overcome that barrier and that voice will fade. All my takeaway on this book is that there's gonna be a moment in your life when you know that you need to change, a moment that you need to pay special attention to, where you need to pivot, where you know that your life is not going to work out the way that you plan, and if you keep going, you will eventually die and live an unhealthy and not fulfilling life. This book is about that. Just like Rich Cole, when he has a moment that's obesity, he cannot climb up the stairs. Same thing with David Goggins. He was 300 pounds overweight, working at a cockroaching company, spraying cockroaches at midnight grave, coming home eating lots of thick shakes. Okay, that's a reality. For me, my moment is I realized this kind of lifestyle, this kind of story 4 years ago when I was stuck in a job that I did not like. I can see myself pulling my hair out, unhappy, stuck in an office 8 hours. I need to change, and I find a way to do that. That is the whole point of this self-help book. Or you will hear a lot of stories about this journey, about life itself. There's going to be a moment. What is that, your moment that you need to change? Okay, you need to pay special attention to that and start making those changes. If you're not, your life will still be the same. That's my book. I recommend it, guys. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think about this book. What thoughts do you have? What challenges are you working on? I'm working on completing my first 50K, 60K ultra running trials. I'm very excited. I even got this vest. I bought this vest recently. I'm ready to go out tomorrow and do my first 20K on the trails with some energy gel, and I'm ready and prepped. I'm ready to fucking go. I'm gonna go hard, man. Go hard until you reach your potential. That's what I'm doing. I'm on week 4, guys. Come and join me. Train for a marathon, half a marathon, 50K, whatever it is. Join my channel. I do this kind of stuff on a regular basis. I review a book, and I'm working on my first ultra marathon. I put some links up here for my review of my first 3 weeks of my training, injuries, etc., and the challenges I face. Take care, guys. Bye bye.
You know what? People tell me that I'm crazy. You're fucking crazy, Goggins. You know what? I'm just not like you. Okay? So get off that couch, get on the bike, put on the running shoes, and hit the pole, hit the pavement, hit that trails. Go hard, stay hard.